Hi Sagittarius, this is Tara. Welcome to your mid-September 2016 Psychic Tarot forecast. Thank you so much for joining me. I am using the Greenwich Tarot deck this month, and a lot of people like them. They're very grounding, very earthy. And before I started your reading, before I turned on the camera, your cards wanted to come out, and actually there's four. For most of the signs, there's been three. So I guess the universe wants to talk to you a little bit, Sagittarius, this particular 2 weeks of September. And there's a couple things too I want to say about the astrological events that we've had going on. We had the new moon on September 1st. On the 9th of September, Jupiter moved into Libra, and Jupiter is the planet of wisdom. So we're all going to be able to receive a lot of high-level information. Make sure that you stay tuned in, that you're watching the synchronicities, that you're, for a lot of me, for you right now, Sagittarians, I'm listening to music, maybe hearing songs, one that comes into your head over and over again. Pay attention to the lyrics. Might be interesting for you. Yeah, that came in for me for you. Also, animals, plants, all that has life, pay attention to those synchronicities, feathers you find on the ground, because that way you will be able to tune in to the high level of information. Libra is very connected too to the arts and music. So we're going to see some of these themes playing out. And this will have a sort of a similar aspect to a time in the 60s. Where people wanted to express themselves and be artists and musicians. And this aspect, of course, will be different, but it's the same sort of feeling. Libra is also about what's fair and what's right. So there's meaning social justice, and we're going to rebalance. The balance will come back because Libra seek balance. And Jupiter's in Libra for, let's see, I believe 13 months. Until October of 2017. So this is going to be a really important time for all of us. Now also on the 16th, there's a lunar eclipse in Pisces. And a lunar eclipse on a full moon is like a super big full moon. It's a cycle of closure, completion, culmination, fruition. The lunar eclipse will always reveal something that you were unaware of before that helps guide you and moves you forward. So pay attention to what's being spotlighted in your life. Whether it's communication, whether it's your work, another person, your job, pay attention to that because it's also about a time of release. And so what area in your life is being highlighted for you? So you might want to check your chart. I believe that this falls in 24 degrees of Pisces, but again, talk to an astrologer, and that will tell you what area of your life is being released. But we'll all have it. We'll all feel like we need to do it so that we can move forward. It'll have a cleansing effect. And then Mars, during this time period, during the rest of this month or part of this month, is also in Sagittarius. So this is in your sign. What? Yay, oh yay. So someone who has Mars in their sign of Sagittarius and has a lot of it is someone who can be like a spiritual warrior, a truth seeker, someone who's really gung-ho on really being, their convictions. On a personal level for everyone, this is about asking ourselves if we are fully walking our truth in a day-to-day basis. Are we living an authentic life? Because the closer your day-to-day life is to the values you really hold high, the better your life will work. So are you being authentic? Is your day-to-day life, does it correspond and synchronize with your values? Are you being who you want to be, or do you feel like you have on a mask? I don't know, you Sagittarians. You guys are pretty honest. So, but if you do feel that way, look at what your values are in life. Look at what you really love, and love yourself, as always. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and I wanted to go over that because this is such a change agent month. It's such a, the times are a-changing, as the song goes. They really, really are. So I felt important to talk about that some. Now, the first card that I drew for you is the Three of Wands in reverse. And normally the Three of Wands, if I hold this card upright, this is a card where this guy is happy with his business, his cargo. As you can see, it's already gone out once, it's come back. He's starting to really see the fruits of his labor. It takes a team. He's not the only one that's put this together. So it's the captain of the ship. It's he, the venture capitalist or the owner, and it's the people that work on board. Now, when it comes up in reverse like this could indicate plans being delayed, plans that you had thought out and you're pretty sure of, but for some reason they're being delayed. But see, that's not all that unusual during this Mercury retrograde, because retrograde does have us reevaluate our plans, revisit. Is this the way we want to go? And we do need clarification. So if there's a project or a venture capitalist project or a business or some work you do that earns commissions because your money's involved in this, whatever that could be, or you're going on YouTube and you're thinking, well, I don't know, now's the time. There could be a little bit of delay. And again, that could be Mercury. And your next card is the Seven of Wands. So it feels like for me that although there might be a delay, you are going to stand up for what you believe in. Going to be very practical about it, very certain of it, very organized about it. And this is about what you want. This is about your work, your inspiration, your creative ideas. So you're still going to hold on to what you want. It's not like you decided, well, no, I don't think I want to do that now. It's not working out just yet. No, you know it's going to work out. You do. So you're just taking that time, taking that sweet time to let it culminate. And you may see some changes. This is the second card of the four. And I'm talking about the second half of September. And this is the second card. So you may see some culmination around the 16th through the 22nd. Just watch what's going on around those dates. The next card is the Page of Pentacles. So I love this. Okay, so now that there's been a little bit of delays, then you still stood up for what you've wanted. Now we have a Pentacle card. This is the Page, this is where you're creating more money, more magic in your money, more magic in the ways that you're making money. You can see it's like he's really playing with it, and he's having fun. Money is just an exchange of energy. And this kid sees this, and this dog is enthralled with it. Really mystified by it, the way this kid is handling money. He's not taking it so seriously. And for that reason, he's going to produce more. As you can see, he has all his tools he needs. He has everything he needs, just like you do, Sagittarius. You have everything you need. You have all of your experience. You have any classes you've taught, any workshops you've taught, any classes you've taken. You have, for the most part, unless you're a young Sagittarian, I still feel like that could be that any youth experience that you had in school is going to shine brightly. You can see the sun coming in, shine brightly on your new prospects in making money. And it's because you stood up for yourself. All right, and the last card of the month, because see how they're facing each other? And she's turning away from this. So she's tired of the delay. She's not tired of it, but she's through with it. The delay is over. So she's standing up for what she believes. She's creating more money. And then the last card that came out is the World card. The Universe card, or the World Tree is what it's called in this particular deck. And this is the 21st card of the Major Arcana cards. It's where all enlightenment comes, your dreams, your desires, your hopes, your wishes. There's opportunity, this card says, for you to reach into your reserves, reach into everything you have, because you can make it happen. This is the 21st card, and again, the story is the Fool card starts. That's number 0, and his parents are the Emperor and the Empress, and then the School is the Hierophant, and goes along the way. And he may have the Wheel of Fortune, but he also may have the Tower card. Things may not go so well. Then there's the Lover card if he gets married, and then there's the not the Five of Swords, but there's conflict, but at the end he sees enlightenment. There's the World Tree. So all of the experiences that he's had, he can now move forward. So here's the Moon that represents intuition, and the Sun that represents manifestation. And this tree is a manifestation of both your intuition, what you think about, what you create, you can manifest. Here's the Serpent. I love this card. I'm so happy this came up for you guys. I'm feeling like there's a lot of, especially, with this Mars going on with you, that is for you, your sign, your planet rather. And I just feel like you guys are going to make some magic happen. You're going to feel like you're doing things that you haven't done before, or in a different way. And I see some of you writers. If some of you write, that's going to be, there's going to be closure on a project, and you're going to open up or create a new project and feel really good about it, because it's going to have a new spin on it that has not been there before. This writer, you could be any type of writer. You could be it could be fiction, nonfiction, book, or it could be something like music, art, poetry. Yeah. So just a different spin, and it will come from this creativeness here. All right, my friends, and I want to draw a few clarification cards. So let's see what the clarification. I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck, and the card that came up is the High Priestess. Yes, so that makes sense. The High Priestess. See this Moon again? The Moon card, when the Moon is in the card, that's always about our psychic abilities, our intuitive abilities, our gut instincts. She's all about that. When she comes up, she's using those facilities and faculties to the hilt. She knows that there's ebbs and flow of life, but she continues on forward. And she knows that everything that she has inside of her is serving a great purpose, so that she can do that and manifest towards her goals, her dreams. Okay, Sagittarius, I'm going to add up the original 4. And this is the 3, 7 is 10, 11, and 21 is 32. 3 and 2 is 5, and 5 is about expansion. 5 is about feeling unrestricted, not restricted, but unrestricted, so that you can create those new moves, those new projects, those new desires that you want to. Some of you may travel, even if it's locally, or you may travel via distance, but that will be of benefit to you if you do. If you have a chance or an opportunity to do so, whether it's for business or pleasure, I encourage you to do that. All right, Sagittarius, I hope you all have a wonderful month. If you'd like a reading, whether it's tarot or numerology, you can reach me at, my email is themagicalmatrix@gmail.com, or go on my website, taraventura.com. Take a look around there. There's testimonials and also my menu of services. So I have tarot, numerology, a couple different lengths of time for those. I also have developing your intuition. So that's like a one-on-one Skype, where I work with you individually to open that creative right brain. And this has been a lot of fun for people. And then also, what's really been a big hit is envisioning your potential, envisioning your desires and your hopes and your dreams. This is also a one-on-one and via Skype. And I've just had a great time with clients doing it, and they seem to really get a lot out of it, as well, which is very important because it's about you. It's about you and what you want in life, and not seeing it so far out that you can't even grasp it. But what I do is help intuit that and bring that forward so you really feel like you're experiencing it in the present moment. Not that it's so far away you can't ever reach it and it's like, well, I wish one of these days. No, we bring it forward so that you can see it, feel it, touch it, hear it, smell it, all of it. Okay, so if you'd like that personal private reading, make sure to reach out to me. We'll get you to this world tree. We'll look at that world tree for you and see what the world tree is about. And make sure to subscribe. That way you'll receive these in your inbox every month. Again, I so appreciate your time. I hope you have a wonderful rest of September. It's going to be interesting for you. As always, take care, be well, and I will see you soon.